How you doing?
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on.
Maggie. How you doing?
Alright. If this is anybody, you know what? Not even, this is not about Yana. This is not about Yana at all. If your bitch do that to any nigga, bro, that's not your bitch. Hey, KC3 though. Look though, you know I fuck with you though. Well, I seen some shit on Twitter talking about the bitch did Ka so wrong, this nigga start reading books. You in the chat, my youths in the chat. Y'all vested up. Y'all ain't gotta worry about it. You ain't gotta worry about the wave. If you don't got a vest on, it's gonna be some waves coming nearby. Waves coming to you soon, my boy. Put your vest on. Exclamation point sub, exclamation point prime. Put that bitch on for free. If you got a blue crown next to your name, you can subscribe for free every single month. Now, boom. If you on the YouTube, sub up, hit that like button. We going for 15 likes. Help the video get pushed on the algorithm. Look, we got fuck DH. That's bro name. I'm not saying fuck, bro. We went through this last time. I'm not saying fuck, bro. That's his name. We got fuck DH. He got dropped another banger. You know what I'm saying? A little classic. Streamer relationships are so stupid. Bang. Right? Now you finna see like more evidence to back this shit up.
Marlon and Yana are basically the final form of the influencer relationship gimmick, and in my opinion, it was never going to work. And maybe this is the hater in me talking, but the first issue I had was their age gap. Yana is 20 and Marlon is 25, but they were relationship baiting since she was 19, and that's a 5-year age gap regardless. Yes, they are both adults, but I'm not gonna act like I don't personally side-eye it just a little bit. That gap in age just raises the possibility for a power imbalance, and in my opinion, I wouldn't want my daughter dating a nigga that's 5 years her senior. But that's just me. And I'm not accusing anyone of anything here, but I just think it's a little unsavory. Today, I just want to talk about why this parasocial baiting is stupid, and all of the drama can really be understood when you recognize.
Where my parasocials at in the chat? Y'all be on it, all in the Twitter, and the Twitter comms, and the Twitter links, and the Twitter comments, all that shit.
The part both Marlon and Yana have played in the situation. So first things first, we need to talk about the various clips of Marlon and Yana baiting their relationship. And I say baiting because Marlon confirmed that initially this relationship was not real.
Right.
Like, I'm not here. Like,
did it ever get like to that point though, chat? I don't think it ever got to that point for real.
yeah.
They were just like,
Girl, like, girl. Hey. Bruh. What the heck? What the heck are you? How you doing?
Whoa. Whoa. Hold on. What
the heck are you? How you doing?
Alright. If this is anybody, you know what? Not even, this is not about Yana. This is not about Yana at all. If your bitch do that to any nigga, bro, that's not your bitch. That's not your bitch, gang. You see what she just did?
Yeah. Bruh.
She just ran down the motherfucking hill and jumped on this nigga and did a spin in a circle and wrapped her legs around this nigga. Man, fuck that, man. Bruh. This better not be nobody girl, bruh. You gotta knock her off the map. In GTARP and Roblox, you better knock her off the map.
I'm doing spectacular.
Spectacular?
Yes.
Hey, that right there is like it just didn't happen, okay?
It didn't happen.
Oh shit.
You just don't see green lights.
My bad. You know why? Hey, 'cause all I see is that fucking green paper. Like, girl, like, don't even act like that shit wasn't.
Okay. What else? Oh. I'm not leaving Marlon behind, so that's not happening, but I mean, I guess. Thank you, Dots, for the freaking sub. Okay.
When you see all these clips and you ignore the fact that they've been relationship baiting since she was 19, you'd be like, damn, this is low-key kind of cute. And similarly, in the same way Jason and Sakura, or is it Sakura? I don't really know. But in the same way they were going viral as a couple, Marlon and Yana did too. The relationship baiting worked as a social media virality generator because you know how parasocial the internet is. And Marlon and Yana are generally attractive people. So when you combine the parasocial nature of the internet and their desire to live vicariously through their favorite streamers, you have this situation where you can generate a lot of fucking revenue by playing in the ambiguity of your standing with another person. Just like Jason and Sakura, other content creators would tease it a little bit, egging the parasocials on.
I don't get the question.
What about the question is hard? I'm just asking. Is Marlon like a brother to you? Like, you know?
Raised big YG shit, son.
I don't get it.
I seen this.
I'm sorry.
Live,
my phone's breaking up a little bit. Can I hang up on you?
I seen this on Raid shit.
Did you just ask if you can hang up on me?
Yes. Can I do that or no?
No, you can't do that, little Miss Ma'am.
Why?
Is he like are you like a sister to him?
The biggest one, right?
Yeah, it's like the longest.
W gingerbread house with the bob.
Wait, what? Actually, or you trolling?
No, longest TV thing.
You messy bitch. You messy as fuck.
You ready to get down?
Bitch.
And these bastards be knowing what they're doing. And I don't hate it. Niggas even got caught holding hands and really selling it. And still, I can't say I hate it. Contrary to how I feel about streamers, I don't want to hate on them because it's not just the streamers that enable the parasocial baiting. It's the parasocials themselves. Baiting niggas is very, very profitable.
It's like,
it's not just on the bait.
Alright, boom. This how I go. It is partially the streamer fault because they did the shit and they knew what they was doing, why they was doing it. But it's like, all right, boom, we just did this for the clip. And now these niggas taking the clip and exaggerating it for weeks on Twitter.
Themselves. Baiting niggas is very, very profitable. It's not just on the baiters, but it's also on the baited. But where I start holding the baiters accountable is when there's drama and the enabled audience acts out of control. You can't feed the parasocials and then be surprised when it goes far. Let's talk about Marlon getting exposed for cheating.
Wait, what? What did you say?
Socials and then be surprised when it goes far. Let's talk about Marlon getting exposed for cheating.
Okay. Was they actually like? Was it like? I don't know. I do not hate asking that shit because it really ain't none of my fucking business. But I am watching.
Now, apparently, the woman Marlon kissed was someone from the Love Island show named India. I'm not too tapped into Love Island, and all I know for real is that Alandria is mad pretty and she's famous, and I want to see more black women famous for just being pretty. But that's neither here nor there. But this clip went super viral for an obvious reason.
Nah, you gotta ask something else.
Marlon and Yana had been relationship baiting the entire time. So when this clip got released, niggas instantly said, what about Marlon? Did he just cheat on Yana? So let's just take a look at his response.
There's a clip that this one dude released. Somebody recorded me kissing a girl. Hey, how you doing? 24-year-old man, single at the time, not talking to nobody. What are we talking about here? I'm really confused.
Yeah.
I'm really confused.
That's what I was about to say, but I didn't know, and it really ain't none of my fucking business. But I'm like, bro, they that's not even like a thing for real. Like, they were just doing this shit for the clip. Like, I didn't think that shit was real.
24-year-old man, single at the time, not talking to nobody. What are we talking about here? I'm really confused. I'm really confused here. It's really confused here, bro. I'm be honest. That's pretty much it. Always told y'all I keep my private life very private. Always.
And this is when I start to get pissed off, because this smug bastard is asking, what are we doing here? Like he didn't just money farm off parasocial content. Get your bag, Marlon. I don't care, but at least keep it real. If you're going to farm, you got to take what comes with the farming, or you're.
But it's also like, bro used to farming with the phase guys. The phase guys, they don't do the parasocial farming. They do a different type of farming, you know? And they think like, not they, but he might have thought like, yeah, it's gonna be cool after a day or two. Nah, they still on that shit right now. They making videos on it.
Horny. Nobody knew you was single, gang. And if you go on Twitter and you type in Marlon and Yana and you adjust the search from 2024 to 2025, you're gonna see various clips of Marlon and Yana relationship baiting. How are you gonna fill the timeline with stuff like that and then ask people, what are we doing here? By the way, India and her man Dammy broke up too because the woman Marlon kissed was also cheating. Well, I won't say also cheating, but she was cheating on her man. And all I can say is that, India, you're pretty lame. But here's where I need y'all to pay attention, because something stops adding up and it begins with Yana's response.
What I'm getting at, people just don't know. They don't know. The timeline was what everyone was kind of confused about, but I will say there were no strings attached.
Yeah.
So no, it like that was before, like that was fresh and new stuff in Hawaii. Very fresh, very new. So yeah. And I will say, when y'all found out, I found out. I think a lot of the people that have reacted to it too don't, like, it was very quick, because I think that neither me or Marlon got to say a word first, but then people already.
I don't mean to cut you off, Yana, but I didn't know you could be serious. I didn't know you could be serious. You always doing the goofy shit, man. I didn't know you could be serious.
When y'all found out, I found out. I think a lot of the people that have reacted to it too don't, like, it was very quick, because I think that neither me or Marlon got to say a word first, but then people already were like, oh, but this is my take on it. And I'm like, you actually shouldn't have a take on it, because you actually don't know nothing. You really don't know nothing. Now you look stupid. But that is okay. Some people, whatever, you get it, whatever. But that's just how the world works. You get it.
The first clip, Yana confirms that she found out when we did, but she also brings up that there is a timeline, there is a Hawaii trip, and there was no strings attached or something like that. But just keep the Hawaii trip in mind, because we need to come back to that. The second clip, it's the same thing with Marlon. Why are these guys actively feeding the parasocials and then acting surprised when people have opinions? We've seen these niggas get paid hella money baiting the parasocials. We've seen these niggas make hella money putting the internet under the impression that they had feelings for each other. So when Marlon gets exposed for kissing another shorty, I'm just trying to figure out what were the expectations here. But I'm not going to keep speaking on it, because it's starting to border on cognitive dissonance. Marlon once again confirmed that based on the timeline, he wasn't even speaking to Yana for real, and that they only started talking after Hawaii.
Guess what? I ended it at night. 3 hours later, I had a flight. What does that mean? I had spoken to Yana for about 1 hour. 1 hour I spoken to Yana off stream. One. But here y'all go talking about, oh, but you were feeling this, she was feeling this for you. Shut the fuck up. You don't know nothing. We haven't even we had never spoke off camera until after Hawaii. Literally never.
So he's essentially saying that until the Hawaii trip, niggas was casual and it was all for the camera, and that they talked for an hour off stream. I ended up doing the research, and the Hawaii stream was apparently November 22nd. This situation starts from that stream to the 3rd of December. That is 12 days of them getting to know each other before Marlon was spotted kissing India. How do I know this? Because the person who took the video of them kissing said it.
This cheating scandal that's going on. Quick story time. December the This cheating scandal that's going on.
What is this? Bro, she probably look beautiful as hell with all the bullshit. Man, what the fuck is... Is this an alien, my nigga? This bitch look like a mannequin.
Quick story time.
This bitch look like a finish line mannequin, bro. You didn't have to do all the surgeries to yourself. You look goofy as hell. Somebody could draw you easy as fuck.
That's going on. quick story time. December the 3rd.
Now, I won't argue whether or not this is cheating, because frankly, that's not even what I want to get at, but the entire premise of their relationship is just kind of weird to me. Apparently, according to their words, they get serious, and then 12 days later, Marlon gets exposed for kissing another shorty. But it's okay, because during this time, he was technically single. But this is also after he said that they were getting serious. So it just seems like some type of conflicting information to me. But then again, Yana also said things are A-okay.
Wait, also, before we even start anything,
I know all
y'all want to be messy and you want things to be messy, but it's not messy. And the last thing I'm gonna say is everything is fine, everything is good, and bitch, you thought. And that's it.
Period.
And we're gonna have a great freaking day.
But now that you have a full understanding of the situation, let me tell you why I think this relationship is going to fail. Starting with the whole fact, this is a relationship that was built with the sole intention of social media virality. They both confirmed that things only got serious after Hawaii, and prior to that, there had been no communication outside of them baiting the internet on stream. Social media makes this shit a common occurrence, the whole baiting people into believing you're in a relationship thing. But in all honesty, this is very weird, and this definitely adds tension to the relationship, something social media is infamous for. And I have two examples for you. Mind you, the tension that social media adds to relationships doesn't even consider the conflicting information that we currently have. Both Yana and Marlon have made the distinction between pre and post Hawaii, with pre Hawaii being for the content and post Hawaii being the beginning of their serious relationship. But Yana also talked about it being no strings attached, but that would imply the relationship still had an element of casualness, which in my opinion undermines the whole distinction between pre-Hawaii and post. So I just think that's very interesting. Let's talk a little more about how the internet is infamous for adding tension to relationships and how it's essentially been the reason behind two breakups. Starting with Kai Cenat and Gigi, the internet basically
Damn, bruh. Hey, KC3 though. Look though, you know I fuck with you though. Well, I seen some shit on Twitter talking about the bitch did Kai so wrong, this nigga start reading books. She made the nigga start reading. He turned to God after fucking with that bitch, man. What the fuck did she do to him, man? Bro stopped eating for weeks and shit. He went to Germany.
He signed the death certificate for this relationship. Various clips trying to insinuate that Gigi was basically a hoe and that she's going. And they even resurfaced old footage of her describing her dream man.
Give you an example, like you say like his height, his age, his weight. Good.
Ken, he gotta be like
Hell no,
6'1".
man.
Ken, he gotta be like 6'1". What else he gotta have?
Are we saying like, this is realistic shit?
Was we not being realistic?
I mean, I was being realistic, but like.
Me too.
Are you, okay, all right.
What you thought I was gonna say 5'9"? 6'1".
Now this clip is old, to be fair, and honestly, you could look at it like Shorty had a type, but I changed her. However, everyone just assumed she was a clout chaser because Kai Cenat is Kai Cenat. The thing is, she's already an influencer, and if you go to her YouTube, her stuff gets views, and based off what I know, Shorty is paid, so that's just dumb. And then you got niggas using false headlines to paint a narrative, and that's kind of what I mean. The internet—
Stop, bro. I get it, bro. You don't fuck with the streamers and shit, but look at these, bro. And I'm no fucking view guru myself, nigga. But let's take a look. Okay, one video. Let's take a look at this week. 1, 2, 3, 4 videos a week. Bro, Kai is making that off of a trailer. You feel me? Not to account for sponsors and everything else. What are we talking about? Nigga, the tone sponsor alone is bringing this shit in. What is he talking about?
Stuff gets views, and based off what I know, Shorty is paid, so that's just dumb. And then you got niggas using false headlines to paint a narrative, and that's kind of what I mean. The internet doesn't care for relationships, and let me give you another example. I dropped this video called The Community Ball Problem.
Okay. Now you could talk a little bit more about this.
And when I made that video, it really wasn't anything serious to me. I know I got
Max
a lot
did
of
this
comments
shit,
talking
like,
about the
knowing
double
that it was gonna
standards
be
and
like what
whatnot,
it
but my
was,
head at the
though.
time was that it's low-key funny that influencers have an addiction to passing each other around, and low-key they're all kind of sluts. But I do want to use Max as an example because they was eviscerating this nigga, man. They dropped a full compilation, Grace, and all the appearances she had on streams. Obviously, the internet played a huge role in them breaking up because people just would not leave them alone. So I think the reason why Yana and Marlon are going to break up, or most likely just cut down on all the relationship gimmick stuff, is because when you let the internet in on an intimate connection that you share with another person, you're allowing your energy to just be studied, and you're allowing the collective energy of a bunch of parasocial individuals affect what you have. Relationships just aren't something that the internet should have access to.
Niggas
It's just
in
one of
Twitter
those
like
things where it's like,
parasocial
why is there a
blood
camera
suckers. They
on it?
die for
I'm
that
not
shit,
shading
chat.
anyone that does it,
They
but if you're
die
just
for
gonna
that
have
parasocial
an
shit on
internet
Twitter, I'm telling you.
relationship, at least be
They
more
live and breathe
mindful
that
about
shit.
how you navigate it. You feel me? But it's not even just that. If you're building off of parasocial baiting, that's like making a straw house.
Oh my
It's
God.
easy to knock down.
Doodle-doo
So I
girlfriend,
personally
doodle-doo
feel like
boyfriend.
their home
God
is
damn,
unstable.
shut the
But
fuck
that's
up.
just my opinion. That's really all I had to say. So subscribe for more unsolicited opinions. I'm definitely gonna smoke as I edit this. Y'all niggas be blessed. I'm gonna get up out of here.
Stay up, twin.
Bye-bye.
W video.